So I probably get asked this question a dozen times a day at this point. What is my favorite go-to 3D printer? So I wanted to talk you through my setup and which one I prefer out of the 5 printers that I own. Now for context, I have 4 Bambu printers and 1 Creality. So let's start with the oddball, which is the Creality High. The Creality High is what people would refer to as a bed slinger. That means that the bed goes back and forth and the head only goes left to right. Now the Creality High also has a 4-filament, what's called a CFS system. It stands for Color Filament Switcher. This is my newest printer to my collection, and for full transparency, it was sent to me by Creality. So it's not one that I actually chose. Would I choose it again? Maybe. Now let's talk about the Bambu Lab P1P. So the P1P is basically a P1S, but without the sides or the front. And normally these come with no AMS system, so you're basically buying it as a single color printer. But as you can see, I've added the AMS system to this model, so it's basically a fully functioning P1S without the sides. Now, I really love this printer. My only downfall to owning it is that it's a lot louder than the P1S system. That's pretty easy to tell you why, because it has no enclosure. So all the noises, yeah, they're out there. Now this right here is the Bambu Lab P1S. And no, you're not seeing double. I actually have 2 of them. Now in this particular model, I also have a Bigtree Tech screen, and that's basically just an add-on screen that you can add for a little bit more functionality if you don't want to have to worry about going into the Bambu Lab Studio app every time you want to change filament colors. It's also portable, so you can actually start prints remotely from it, and you can track, you can actually pull up all of your printers from that one screen, so it's networked. And then finally, we have the Bambu Lab X1 Carbon. On the X1 Carbon, I have the updated AMS2 Pro. All the other AMS systems that I have are all the regular AMS systems. And this particular AMS actually has the new Sunlu filament dryer already attached to it, which is actually a prototype model that was sent to me for review. Now, over all of these printers, I continuously come back to the P1S. But let's talk about why. Honestly, it's all about cost. So if you think about it from a financial standpoint, right? Because that's basically what these are, right? You have to purchase these, and if you're going to create a business with 3D printers, the P1S makes the most sense. It makes the most sense because for the price of 1 X1 Carbon, I could buy 2 P1Ss. And when you really look at the quality, they're the exact same as an X1 Carbon. Truly, the one thing that the X1 Carbon has is that it has a LiDAR sensor on it, so it can detect spaghetti. If you don't know what that means, spaghetti means that plastic spaghetti, like the failed print. But the reality is that that's not 100% because I've had failures and I've had the printer just keep on going and it didn't detect it. So in my opinion, if you were going to choose one printer over any of them, the Bambu Lab P1S is the best, hands down, for the price and the value.